Hello and welcome to Always Elite. Today we're going to review Aew Dynamite episode number 13 from Jacksonville, Florida, titled Homecoming. But before we get to that, I have a little surprise for you guys. Now, as you know, on my channel, I do unboxings. Now, if I can get to 100 subscribers and 100 likes on a single video from between now and the time I do my February unboxing, one of you will get one of the t-shirts out of the box. I'll give you more info later. I don't know what the box is going to be, not yet anyway, but I usually get 2 t-shirts in it. So one of them will be yours if I draw your name, if I can get to 100 subscribers and 100 likes on a single video between now and probably the end of February. Now, on to Dynamite. For the first time in a few weeks, Taz was on commentary, which is amazing. I don't know if he signed to the company or he just signed a short-term deal or what, it was a per diem maybe. But he was on commentary this week for Dynamite. I know a couple weeks ago he was on Dark, which was cool because it was in Philadelphia, but you know, it starts off great. We're going to start with Cody and Darby Allin. Darby wants his win, and Cody wants a win because I guess it's the rubber match now. But during the entrance, it is Arn Anderson who walks down to the ring with Cody. Excuse me. Which is a surprise. They said that he's the head coach of the Nightmare family, which doesn't make any sense. Basically, he's their manager. Usually, it's an unusual start for Darby Allin. He takes it nice and slow and tries to wrestle Cody, which is a nice change of pace. You know, and because of that, there was a lot of quick, 2 counts and a lot of pin attempts, a lot of false finishes right away, back and forth from both of them. Darby punishes Cody's shoulder for much of this match. I don't know what the reason was. He just picked a target, I guess. That's unusual for Darby. Yet again. Incredible match, even though Cody, it's an incredible match, the whole thing. Cody gains an advantage. Every time Cody gains an advantage, Darby goes back to Cody's shoulder. What are you going to do about that, Sound strategy by, a young competitor. Cody hits the crossroads, but Darby kicks out. Cody gets very frustrated at this point. Cody counters the coffin drop with getting his knees up. And he gets the pin for the win. It's the only way. It was probably about 3 minutes left in the match, maybe, because it had gone 16 or 17 minutes. It's pretty cool. Next up was a 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. It was Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida, Dr. Britt Baker, and RIHO, who is the champ. Nyla cheap shots RIHO before the bell, but Shida uses her kendo stick to counteract Nyla's attack, because she was trying to attack everybody. Throughout the break, it was all Nyla Rose. Now, for most of you, if you don't know, if they go picture-in-picture, most of you don't get the picture-in-picture. You get the whole commercial. From where I get it from my source, I actually get picture-in-picture throughout probably 7 of the 8 breaks that they take. So I get to see a lot that some of you don't. They all gang up on Nyla coming out of the break to try to take her down. After a slew of near falls, RIHO pins Britt Baker to retain her title. It was a very neat little 4-way match. It lasted, I don't know, about 10 minutes. pretty good for the women there. I mean, they need more competition, though. That's the key. AEW needs to get more competition in there for those women. Next, it was a recap of the Dark Order beating up the Elite from last week. That's all I can say to that. Then it's Trent versus Jon Moxley. I'll tell you what, this whole card was stacked. This was really good. Match is nice and slow. Headlocks and cheap and chops all around. That's not Jon Moxley's style. It's definitely not. But he took it nice and slow to begin. It's very, very different for Moxley. I'll tell you that. If you ever seen Jon Moxley, even before AEW and even before WWE, that is not his style. He's got reckless abandon when it comes to his wrestling style. Through the break, Mox goes back to his smash mouth, wrestling style. That's who he is. He gains the advantage there. Orange Cassidy gets in the ring to provide a distraction to Moxley for Trent to try to gain the advantage back. It works, but temporarily. In the end, Moxley paradigm shift on the ramp and then one more in the ring, and he gets the pin 1, 2, 3. Right after the match, Sammy Guevara comes out and tries to talk to Moxley, but Moxley doesn't want to hear nothing about it. Jericho gets on the Tron. He's back, I guess outside the arena. Says he wants Moxley to be his partner in the inner circle. Wants him to join and be basically his equal in the inner circle. He also wants to give Mox a new car. It was a Ford GT. It was very nice. Mox calls Jericho his friend and his mentor and says he's going to tell Jericho face to face next week on Dynamite, which made the fans very unhappy, obviously. They wanted to hear an answer. Next up, it was Sammy Guevara versus Dustin. Dustin wasn't playing this time. He wanted his revenge on the whole inner circle. So he just beats the crap out of Sammy for like 5 minutes. Hager comes down to provide a distraction, and it works. Well, Dustin regains control with that nasty Canadian destroyer on the apron. It was sick. At his age, he shouldn't be doing that, but he does. Ref stops Dustin from hitting it was the Shattered Dreams in the other company. It's the Unnatural in this company, which allows Hager to interfere and give a low blow to Dustin behind the ref's back. Sammy pins Dustin for the win. Nobody liked that, but that's going to play into a larger storyline somewhere down the line. MJF comes down next to discuss the stipulations to his and Cody's match, if they're going to have one. Okay, first, he said they're gonna have a match, but it's gonna be at Revolution. It says 2, just Cody can't touch him until then. 3, Cody must face Wardlow in a cage match first, and he has to win that match in order to face him at Revolution. And then MJF says he's going to whip Cody like 10 times like a dog that he says that he is. Now it's on to the main event. Very, very good main event. It was the Elite versus the Lucha Brothers and Pac. And Kenny Omega, Matt, and Nick Jackson versus Phoenix, Pentagon Jr., and Pac. As expected, it starts really fast. It was back and forth all match. No one really had a clear advantage here. It was a very good, thought-out match. How good is Kenny Omega? I mean, no wonder why he has like the top 5 of 10 5-star matches in New Japan. I mean, he's that good. mean, right at this point, in the middle of the match, he V-trigger into a Snapdragon. It was really cool. Then Pac hits the Black Arrow late. Kenny V-trigger and One Wing Angel to Phoenix, and Elite pick up the win. Then after that, they invite Hangman Page, who was on commentary for the match, down to the ring to join them, and he said no. He just said good job, and he walked away, which confuses probably a lot of them and a lot of the fans if they don't pay attention. Remember, Hangman said he was going to step back from the Elite for whatever reason, for, I guess, reasons. But that's the end of Dynamite. And I'll see you next time for the predictions on Wrestle Kingdom. Actually, that's coming up, isn't it? January 4th. I got to give you predictions for that. So maybe we'll do them tomorrow, or maybe I'll do them Saturday early before it takes place. Until then, always be elite.